actually, we're going to get to watch the most beautiful gold mixed player in the CRL, which is going to be Impo tonight. So I'm very excited. Shout out to my duo Impo, leaving me behind for the pre-made squad.
Yeah, it's been quite the run with Empo the last few years. Unfortunately, I've sat back and retired from mixed, so the gold mixed division is safe from me this year. But Empo's still running around doing stuff. But we get to see Empo tonight running around in a good old diamond match against honestly kind of the former teammates here, Jeff and Fury. This is honestly a great match. I was excited that we got to throw this on stream and watch it between these two teams. So very familiar with a lot of these players, met a good number of them in person too. So excited to see how this one plays out.
Yeah, I mean the diamond division, of course, is going to be the highest skill division that we have here in the CRO, and it's always great to get to watch these two teams of these calibers stack up against each other and get rolling. We are going to be on Scar, of course, which is going to lead to potentially some more AR gameplay. You know, some heavy emphasis on rotations. So it's where you start to see a lot of the gun skill and the minds that are in the diamond division really start to excel. And Sin City Slayers have started off really well here so far with securing, I think it was 40 seconds on P1 and doing a pretty good job here on the P2 to start. But the Houston Warthogs have broken in, able to break that P2. So we're getting started here. Excited to see how these two teams match up.
Yeah, so far Houston Warthogs doing it well. Elzen starting off a little slow here, really not been doing much, not taking many engagements. His teammates, though, were plentiful there in the gunny. Shout out to Sin City Slayers. Starting off slow, but they had a good P2 here. 5 seconds left as we start this rotation towards P3. Raiden with a good pick off towards new. Rotation going to be secured for the side of Houston Warthogs on this P3 plane side. Side of Sin City Slayers are going to have a tough time breaking here. They have a couple players blue, but they had a little bit split towards green. We'll see how they decide to break this through blue if they decide to.
Yeah, the blue side is definitely going to be one of the first between these two squads right now. This hill is definitely one of those money style hills that you can do it. You can get set up on plane, but ultimately you're looking for that P4 rotation over towards blue itself. But we're seeing a very mixy back and forth here to start off with P3. We're seeing Elzen jump chow on the plane. He's going to get taken down by 3 of the Houston Warthogs there. And just the mix fest continues to come on, and we're seeing Stads here on the flank, able to get one, and choose to back up and play his life, but he's going to get picked off by Elzen there coming through mid-store, and it looks like Houston is looking to set up for this rotation. Air going to get some good info onto Elzen there, but the trap is coming through, and it looks like Elzen is going to be able to find that kill, and that's going to be the entry that Sin City potentially needs to start this row and get this break happening into the P3.
Yeah, this is a good hill that they could do it here. Back spawn secured for the side of Sin City. We'll see with this big kill in the back there. Empo obviously going to win that like he will all the time. Spawns are going to be secured for the side of Houston Warthogs if they end up losing any lives here. They do lose one through the front. End up seeing how Sin City decides to re-tack here. Houston Warthogs in time, collecting this about halfway through P4. Good break initially for them. We'll see what happens as they start to push out here. Sin City looking to make their attack through the front, but Raiden able to put shots into one, good callouts into the other. Able to get a kill and sneak away as we start to see this rotation towards P5. Sin City are going to have the advantage as they're spawning out towards P2, but as I say that, Empo's able to pop a big 2-piece on hill to secure the rest of this time. Up big are the Houston Warthogs.
Yeah, Houston starting off really good here so far on the Scar. We're rotating over towards P5 now with Sin City in the hill first. It's going to be an interesting one as Houston's looking to potentially break through the front or the backside of this hill. It can be very difficult to get these players out of top green, but Sin City choosing to jump off all into green with that cruise missile coming down may give Houston the advantage here to initially move into this hill and start securing some time on the P5.
Yeah, this could have been big for him, but gonna get broken pretty easy. This side of Houston Warthogs are gonna be a great breaking team here. Honestly, you can kind of see by the scoreboard if you're looking at that there. No slight on Elzen, great player, Empo's longtime duo, but gonna be honestly the weakest link on this team, gonna take the least amount of engagements, and that's just kind of the player he is. The rest of them are gonna be gunning and running everywhere on that team, and that's exactly what you see. Up gonna be almost 100 as we hop into the second rotation. Side of Sin City Slayers, they could do it. Honestly, we've seen a lot of these big P2 rotations happening in Black Ops 7 so far, so they just gotta lock in and get ready for the second set.
Yeah, the second set is always where we start to see these two teams start to make some adjustments, know what's happened wrong that first rotation. You start to adjust on top of that, make some better decisions, maybe rotate to a hill a little bit earlier, shell a little bit more on your teammates, that kind of stuff. So it'll be interesting to see how Sin City is able to bounce back here in the second rotation. But Houston started off the P1 right where they left off, securing a good chunk of the first 30 seconds of hill time. And they're continuing to keep the pressure in the middle of the map, and we're starting to see some rotations come over towards the P2 side, which is going to flip Sin City out as well. So really good gunfight wins and working towards that rotation already. But as soon as I say that, Sin City is swarming all over that P2. So they're going to be set up here first, looking to potentially get these spawners, and then start to set up their hold for the P2 rotation.
Yeah, P2 was successful here for the side of Houston Warthogs, but we're going to see Sin City Slayers with the early rotation. Spawns are going to be guaranteed towards that green side as well. Side of Houston Warthogs going to have to break in through this blue side. Honestly, not always the side that you want to break in through. Dapper going to be first on approach, is going to get taken down by Fury, but quick trade coming from Empo there towards that bottom side. Stad's going to be up top, trying to play spoiler here on this early rotation. Empo with another big kill. Dapper with a big kill as well. As we start to see the break come through, make that 3 dead. Fury going to be last alive for the side of Sin City. And Houston with another successful break here, continuing their lead in this map number 1.
Yeah, and they're just not missing a step right now. Even you're getting out-rotated there on the P2, you're able to break pretty securely there with quite a few gunfights going your way, and you're setting yourself up well for this rotation now as we're starting to see the kills come through the middle of the map. They're flying at these poor Sin City Slayers are right off of spawn. Fury's not sure where to look anymore. He's got, I believe that's right up in his face. Elzen on the pinch now. They're just winning all sorts of gunfights all over the map. We are going to level out here with green spawns for the side of Houston Warthogs, which is going to allow Sin City to fight through the blue side. But they are going to need to start securing some time here if they're going to want to push this map one apart. But Dapper posted up on Plainhead. He is doing some good work there to help out his squad, keep the pressure off. But now is Sin City's chance to break this hill as the kills are starting to go their way.
Yeah, and so far this has been all Houston Warthogs in this map. So far, 25 to the win as we have the remaining 12 here go towards the side of Houston Warthogs on this P3. And as I say that, early rotation to P4 secured here for Houston. We do have number 4 there in air in the back, looking to play spoiler on these spawns. They haven't quite got a whiff of him being back here yet. We're going to start seeing a collapse happen through the front. Big kill there from Fury in the time, but he is going to fall eventually by the hands of someone on Houston Warthogs, and that's going to be another rotation secured. Early time for the side of Houston. 17 to go for the win. Kills are rolling through for the side of Houston. They just can't make any mistakes.
Yeah, they're looking clean and polished right now. They've got the 3 players that are trying to push out these spawns. They've got constant aggression in the face of the Sin City Slayers right now, but they are able to sneak into this hill. There's only 2 players left here close. Info on the pinch is going to get shots into that player, going to be able to touch the time. No contest comes through, and that's going to secure map number 1 on that Scar hardpoint to the side of the Houston Warthogs. Starting off really hot on that map and just keeping that constant pace and aggression pushing, and it can be difficult to make the comeback start happening when you're just constantly taking gunfights in your face. It can be difficult, so they start off hot, they keep the pressure rolling, and they're able to win.
Good search and destroy map for this Houston Warthogs team. Honestly, I've seen a lot of them play on it, and they really like it. Sin City Slayers, though, starting off with the first blood there on Dapper. Empo escaping his way through the smoke. They're going to play his life, but is going to fall. Sin City Slayers so far looking like a good map number 2 here, round 1.
Yeah, they're starting off well. We've got Elzen left up here in a 1v3. He is going to get spotted by, I believe, Dapper there, or it's a 1v4 actually. He's going to go on the repinch here, may be able to pick off one art, but does not get the timing there. He's going to push his way through columns now, and he is just absolutely surrounded. It is very difficult to win in those 1v4 scenarios, but the side of the Sin City Slayers starting off well, like you mentioned here on the map number 2. Of course, they're looking to bounce back after that map 1 loss on the Scar hardpoint, so the search and destroy is going to be key for them. We're looking at the teamwork, of course. The first bloods are going to mean a whole lot here in the Diamond Division. If you're getting that first pick and you're continuing to play your life advantage, it is going to be much better for you here in the long run. We're going to see strats. We're going to see plays come through. We may see some crazy clutches. You never know what's going to happen here in the Diamond Division. Houston looking to take this bomb towards the B side. They are going to lose a man initially. Elzen with the bomb kind of floating around in the pool. Looks like we've got Raiden with the snipe and Fury with the snipe as well. So we're going to see if we get to see any crazy snipe clips. Both teams slowing down a little bit here. Gunfight still going down. And Houston with Raiden left in a 1v4 with that sniper rifle. Gonna be difficult here, but we're gonna see if he can get it done.
Yeah, the shortest sniper COD's ever seen. It's Raiden. Able to get a knife kill on Jeff there. Riding some nimble movement towards that bedroom side. Still left in a 1v3. Going to be a 1v4 if he can clutch this. Has the M15 in the back pocket, but also has a snipe here. Is going to be backed off towards this bedroom side. Eventually going to fall as the side of Sin City. Find him and move to a 2-0. Map number 2 looking good so far. Not really even have to fight for a round. So good backup. Or good start here. Map number 2.
Yeah, I mean, you always want to start off well on Search and Destroy, but it's ultimately going to come down to those mid-games and late game or mid-round adjustments even a lot of times. And, you know, if Sin City is able to continue to push this pace and continue winning, they're sitting good. But from the Houston side, you don't want to go down 3-0 here. So switch up your play, think of something different here, and figure out what you need to do to kind of make the switch happen. It looks like the side of Sin City is going to be playing a little bit more patient here. First blood is once again going to come down to Jeff and the Sin City Slayers, but immediate follow-up bomb from Raiden and the Houston Warthogs. But now we're looking to get this bomb over towards the B site and get it planted.
Yeah, good rotation over here. Elzen is basketball side, gonna get double teamed there from the side of Sin City. So Houston, Houston gonna have to 2v3 this retake here. Bomb down, 35 seconds left on that play, and Dapper catches some great timing on Fury there towards top rocks. Gonna even this out to a 2-on-2. It's Raiden coming through the bedroom side, clearing out mid. Unfortunately for him, both players are towards this basketball side. Dapper not going to check it. Going to fall. Raiden picks up the immediate trade, but with 15 left, he's going to have to put some aggression here towards Tiki. And he does. And Raiden with the 1v2 clutch for the side of Houston Warthogs to get first round on the board. Great little 2v3 there from Dapper and Raiden.
Yeah, I mean, good clutch up there from the side of Houston, able to get their first round on the board. That's going to feel good. Much better being in that 2-1 scenario than being down 3-0. So great clutches from the boys there. Big gunfight win there for Raiden. Yeah, it's always a little tricky whenever you've got the slip and slides coming through. You never know where your aim assist may go or where it may not go ultimately. So good clutch there and able to get that final kill. We are going to be potentially loading up here with Fury on the sniper. Oh, he got swapped. Unfortunate. But now we're going to see where Houston is potentially taking this bomb, and they're going to be doing the classic play, what works best in Call of Duty. We're going to leave that bomb in spawn, and we're just going to run it down and then think about planting the bomb later on. So Raiden getting super aggressive here through the spawn is going to be able to potentially catch Fury here. Going to get the knife kill for the first blood, and he is just running all the way through the Sin City Slayers base. Crazy plays here. The bomb does get snagged as well, and it's getting planted over towards the A site. I don't know what's going on this round number 4, but I like it.
Raiden with the aggression through that rock side, just able to get those kills. Can he make it 3? This is 3 on the round. Looking like he may pick up the ace here. He would be the player to catch him off. Jeff able to stop the ace from rolling through on Raiden here. Gonna be left in a 1v3. Make it a 1v2 now with that kill on Raiden. 17 seconds left to go. He's on that bomb, but not defusing it just yet here. Empo gonna make the last check until 7.5, realizing he's not on the bomb. So it's gonna be Houston Warthogs with the win for this round. But we'll see if Jeff can pick up this kill on Empo or not. Empo still on that donut. 0-4. Him and Elzen on the duo.
Yeah, the donut duo themselves.
Donut duo, baby!
I believe that got Jeff up to a 4 spree as well. So getting closer to potentially securing that Hellstorm missile that could be very impactful here in the S&D. So, I mean, good place from him. We've seen him have the sniper out. So I think he died in the round before. So was that an ace from him on that round too? I think it was. Raiden didn't get the ace, but Jeff did. Maybe my math's off, but
No,
we're
if he's on a
seeing
4, if
yeah,
he's on a 4, that's an
if that's
ace for him.
real, yeah, if that's real, I think he did get the ace that round. It looks like Sin City is choosing to take this bomb over towards the ring side. We're gonna see Raiden going on the deep pinch immediately. That SMG player doing what he does best, in search and destroy, trying to make the play, help out the squad from a different position. But Elzen and Impo, the duo, are fighting through the middle of the map, and Elzen's able to get off the donut. So now Impo needs to join him for the breadstick duo, potentially. Looks like we got 2 players left back. Laundry and Dapper is going to get caught out by, I believe that was actually Air, not Jeff, as it says in the kill feed. But Houston Warthogs do have this bomb down, potentially eyes on it, so they're looking to play together here in art and towards back driveway, waiting for the Sin City Slayers to fall right into their hands.
Yeah, just waiting for that bomb plant. Going to be on the side of Sin City Slayers if they can do it. Trade's going to come in immediately for the side of Houston Warthogs, and they are going to go up 3-2 in this match. 3 in a row for the side of Houston. Some good clutches coming through and some good prevention of some clutches on the other side for the side of Houston Warthogs. Looking pretty good as these kind of mid-game adjustments have been rolling through for them. Just been able to control the map a little bit better here, taking those man advantages and playing smart, which is what you're going to see here in these little bit higher ranked plays here. Donut duo no longer there. We do have the Olive Garden boy and Empo and Dap. We'll see if they can expand on that. Free breadsticks on Wednesdays.
Endless breadsticks also on Wednesday. Shout out to Olive Garden. We love Olive Garden. Starting off here, we're going back to the Houston Warthogs faithful strat where they're leaving the bomb in spawn and sprinting down, but this time it ends up with trades back and forth, and it's going to leave Dapper left in a 1v2 here. He did get eyes onto Jeff as he was rotating back into his spawn, so he's going to be on the chase, but he is going to be slow as these 2 players are looking to group up together. He's got a long way to go to get this bomb down now, and a long way to go till he finds the enemy players as they're just rotating through the map the opposite way of where he's going. But it looks like Jeff might have gotten the eyes that the bomb is down in garage, and they're starting to make their way back to group up here a little bit. Dapper looking to slide through. Is he going to read Fury in this corner? He does, and gets the gunfight win. Left in a 1v1 now versus Jeff. I don't know that he's going to read him back garage, but he read that player in the fountains. Shots come down, but Jeff plays the reposition and is able to secure that round for the Sin City Slayers. Just an interesting play. I mean, you leave the bomb in spawn and you get the sights onto it. You're able to see that it's back there, and you're just playing patient. I mean, you get one guy out front to play for the info, and then you ultimately play back knowing that he's got to grab that bomb or take the gunfight. So good plays from Sin City. They're able to tie us back up 3-3 as we start round number 7.
Yeah, I mean, to read the first guy in the fountains is a big deal, but you are definitely not reading that guy deep garage. But the side of Sin City Slayers able to stop the 3-round streak from the side of Houston Warthogs, making this a game here. Attempting to attack this A site here. Laundry is completely free. We have one player here in Empo. Going to be holding them back from the tree side, but they back off. Just look to get this bomb down on A. 4v4 retake for the side of Houston Warthogs. Attack is not looking very coordinated right now. Looks like we're going to be hitting through this bedroom side as Empo is going to fall towards laundry. Jeff able to pick up one player towards this ring side as well. Actually, that was air. Thank you, kill feed, Call of Duty. Houston Warthogs going to fall in this one. Sin City Slayers coming back with a round of their own.
Yeah, I mean, that's 2 rounds in a row for Sin City. They're able to kind of just continue the back and forth battle that we've been seeing here so far. Really, pretty great S&D so far. I mean, both teams making a little bit of adjustments here and there. We've seen a little bit of some crazy plays, and being the Sin City Slayers now on the defensive side, you have to be feeling pretty good. Raid is one of those maps that can be a little bit back and forth, but the offense can take some rounds and the defense can take some rounds, but you definitely have some positional and map advantages here on the defensive side. Fury getting to take a little dip into the pool, but gonna hop right out. Elzen's gonna get sights onto him, Tiki, but Jeff is gonna hit a nice snipe there on the mid steps. I don't know if he was going for a wall bounce or what it was. The rotate is coming through, and I think that we have sights onto these players as well in the back. So some shots come down, trades back and forth, and now we're in a 2v3 in the favor of Sin City. But the bomb is getting rotated all the way through the back of their spawn, through laundry potentially here. So they're set up in the middle of the map looking for some info, and we're going to see who hesitates or shows face first. And it looks like it's going to be Ryden and the Houston Warthogs.
2v3 here. We've seen this once before between this duo. I'm sure they can do it again here. Bomb in hand towards back laundry. 30 seconds to work. A bomb site being occupied from the Sin City Slayers, but that rotation is happening here. We do have number 2 there in air towards middle here, looking to catch this rotation off. Ryden gonna get picked off towards kitchen here, and that is going to be the end of the Houston Warthogs this round here. Sin City Slayers able to come back with 2 of their own here after stopping that 3 streak. Gonna make it map point here on this raid. Gonna be hopping into an attack. We're successful last time with that A push. We'll see if they decide to do anything different, if they just go back to the bread and butter here on raid.
Yeah, I would bet that they probably keep going with their same play over towards the ring side. It's been working pretty well for them here so far, but it's always a good opportunity to switch something up and to make a little bit different of a play, being that you have a couple rounds to play with here. But of course, you want to close it out. We're gonna potentially see if Jeff still has that snipe out in hand, see if he's able to get a first blood. It looks like they're all sprinting straight through the middle of the map, doing their best Houston impression here. First blood goes down to the side of the Warthogs. Gunfights ringing out everywhere towards basketball and back spawn. Eventually comes out in favor of the Sin City Slayers. Fury able to pick up another kill in towards kitchen. So now Dapper and Elzen left up here in a 2v3 once again with Sin City. Kind of jumped up in the back of their spawn currently, so they're looking to rotate out, potentially make this bomb over towards the A site, and Dapper and Elzen are playing here in the middle of the map, so potentially might get some info on the bomb plant early, or they might be having to play a retake here. Maybe some good timing coming down from Elzen in the middle of the map, is able to win that gunfight. Gonna get immediately traded by Stads though, so now it's Dapper left in a 1v2. He's got to be able to find one of these players, get the shots into him first, and be able to read where the second player's coming, and he's going to take the rotate through the back of the spawn and try to hit laundry directly. He may get some really good timing here. No immediate info, so he's going to make his way towards those steps. Still no sights onto either of these players. We're going to get some info from Stads, potentially saw Dapper there, and he's kind of playing ring around the rosy right now, but is going to get taken out. So Sin City, they're able to bounce back well in that map number 2 on raid, so able to even up our series 1-1.
Yeah, good series starting from these 2B on what I think is developing to be the better side. So we'll see if they can make this first round count. First 2 kills, gonna roll their way, make that 3 here. His last player's gonna be towards top blue, gonna get a pick himself, but all these players all spawn are gonna have to fight Empo immediately.
Yeah, fighting Impo in your spawn is never a fun time, but they're able to clear him out there. The device carrier is stuck towards the middle of the map. They're able to clear him off as well, but the gunfight's still reigning true here in the P1 area. Impo looking to get active once again, able to get the first, able to get the second, going to get the pull as well and make his way towards the dojo side. He does have one blocker directly in front of him, one blocker close as well, and it looks like Raiden on the infamous pinch one again is going to get so many shots into the back of the Sin City Slayers players, able to get that first dunk down for the squad, and they have a potential opportunity to chain here set up as well. They've got the spawns pushed out, but their backline is going to get taken out. There's going to be a big 1v1 left here in P1 that is going to get won by Elzen, who's going to be able to pull this device as well. And with this dirty spawn trap set up by Dapper and number one was Raiden. He got taken out. They're going to secure
Number
two dunks here.
497.
176 is crazy. I haven't seen that high yet this game.
They've been
Oh,
pretty
good
bad.
heavens.
The past, like,
Yeah.
I think after season 2 Reloaded, they started going to triple digits instead of, you know, why do 3 threes when you could do 187 or whatever random number it's going to give you. And it's different every time too. It's honestly a great one, but it'll be good. Houston Warthogs starting off hot. Honestly, I wasn't really looking at the screen, and I look up and I see 3-0. So something must have gone right for the side of Houston, but honestly, just as I'll gas them up as much as possible here for the respawns here. Device back in control of the side of Houston. Going to be electing towards this B side here. Right in with a great turn on towards Jeff. Potentially there. Definitely not Jeff. Jeff was in front of him. God, I love Call of Duty.
We love Call of Duty, but we hate the glitches in Codcaster. It's always great. They can't ever seem to get it right. But Sin City is currently doing a little bit better job of being able to protect this B site here. They still have players all around that they're trying to deal with. Gunfights going back and forth are going to go to Houston's favor. They are going to be able to secure that dunk and take us to halftime up 4-0. And on Din, one of the biggest things as a squad is you cannot afford to go 4 down in that first gunfight, especially when you only get a kill. I don't think they got 2 or 3. I think they only got 1, because you just get that immediate pressure. And on Din, if you're in your spawn, it feels like hell to get out whenever you constantly have those players in your face. You're taking 2 steps and you're getting ripped by somebody just looking at whatever spawn point you're currently on. And they just kind of, Houston, that is, rode the momentum that they were able to secure off those initial gunfights and are able to just pump in 6 dunks pretty quickly. So they're looking to continue the aggression. Sin City, you can do the same thing right back to them again. So we're seeing some aggression come through the middle of the map. First Blood's going to go to Raiden, who's able to do a nice little bounce off of that statue, and Impo is already pushing through the spawn, looking for these players. He's going to be able to find Jeff in the back while the rest of his teammates are off of spawn. Device is going to get pulled over towards the 10 side. You've got that blocker in Impo out front. He potentially just needs 1 kill here, White, in order for the dunk to come through. It does air on the pinch, but too slow in order to help out the squad there. So now we're going to see a little bit of a reset, a little bit more map advantage to the side of Sin City, and we're going to see if they can take advantage of it.
Yeah, so far this map has been everything Houston Warthogs air with the great patience. Not able to get spotted by either one of those players, but 2-on-2 trades here for the side of Houston Warthogs. 1 player on the pinch there. Perfect timing for number 1 there in Riding, but it is going to get picked up your Fury with the flank for the side of Sin City towards this 10 side. Able to pick up the kill. No players around for the side of Houston Warthogs, so this is the Sin City's opportunity here. Player gonna get spotted towards Dojo. Big fight here. Elzen gonna come out on top here. Gonna push that ball carrier back just a little bit. As the side of Houston are all gonna be off. Close spawn here, ready to defend. Side of Sin City are gonna be going down players here. Last player alive. Air. Big pistol kill there, but not able to pick up anything more. Fury there for immediate backup, but is gonna get taken down as the side of Houston pick up the device and start running here. Jeff able to pick up a big kill there to stop that ball presence going towards the locker side and pushing forward, able to pick up a big kill as well towards that dojo. Big kill happening in the back line between Fury and somebody else. I think that was actually Empo. Gonna keep that ball safe again on this tin side. But time is running out. 3 minutes left on the clock, and the side of Houston Warthogs up 5-0, right in with a couple of swings and a miss. A little bit of omni movement there. Won't quite call it a turn on because he didn't have a gun, but it was pretty close there. Sin City still looking to fight back here, but Houston looking to take device control once again.
Yeah, Houston doing a phenomenal job of controlling the device right now. Impo playing a nice creddy over there, able to get that blood. He's sending Raiden directly into the enemy spawn as well, looking to set up a potential trap for some of these players that are coming off spawn. Gonna throw away his life. Dapper's able to get one trade before the trades come through. One more player, Impo, left P2, is going to get taken out. That's going to allow Stads to pull the device now. No real presence from his team quite yet in front of him, so that should allow Houston to potentially make up some ground here, get some guns hot, and Raiden immediately follows with a two-piece. Trades come back and forth. We see Impo going for the wall bang through the windows in the middle of the map. He's got shots into everybody on the Sin City Slayers side right now. They're not able to make the progress over towards this window quite yet. The device is going to reset over towards the white side as well. Jeff is going to be the first player here first, going to have a key gunfight against Impo. May not read him in the corner. Impo doing his best Creddy Pred impression there, able to lay down in the corner. That's going to allow Houston to pull the device. Raiden is flying once again. Trades come back and forth. Jeff, last one standing, gonna get taken out. One more blocker close, gonna get taken out as well. So that's gonna allow dunk number 6 to come in for the Houston Warthogs, and they're just continuing to push this aggression directly into the Sin City Slayers spawn. But they might have their chance at a dunk here as they got the spawns pushed out themselves on that over rotation. And first dunk comes through, and now they're looking to potentially chain through P1 as well.
I mean, it is at this point now mathematically impossible for the side of Sin City to win here, but looking to just for the lels put in another dunk here. Gonna go for the gunfight. Big dunk there as well from the side of Sin City. Gonna make this 2 dunks for them, just make it look a little bit more respectable on paper, I presume here. Not gonna get 6-0'd or 8-0'd here, but could expect it here. Player is gonna slip through. Oh, he's the Cruz. Okay, I was like, how did neither one of those players see each other? Cruz coming in here for Jeff, able to pick up 2, make that 3 with the gun. Device gonna be in control here. No player is gonna be able to stop from this dojo side here. Is gonna be 6-3 as we get towards the end of this overload here. Houston Warthogs, just a lot of early aggression and early success there on that side. Able to pick up some big dunks there. Gonna be able to pretty easily take map number 3 here. Gonna be sticking on Den for map number 4. We'll see. Based on what we saw this Den, it's looking Houston Warthogs all over the board here for a 3-1, but we'll see if the side of Sin City Slayers decide to come back.
Yeah, I mean, that Den, Impo dropping 30 and see what happens.
I would like to let you know that I calmly walked to said unknown location, but I appreciate the call out for being the reason that we had to break here and stop the series, but I like that. Side of Houston Warthogs here gonna take the lead, spawning on better side towards this P2 side, so gonna have a little bit easier time as we're heading through the rest of these sets of rotations so far. Empo going to fall towards that couch side, but we do have Raiden on time with an egregious chow towards top window side. Elzen gonna be last alive here towards this couch side, gonna fall, but gonna maintain rotation here until we see a deep dojo spawn out for the side of Houston Warthogs. We got 2 players left, make that 1 player left, make that 0 players left on this couch side here. Sin City Slayers able to kind of tie it up towards that P1, but secure a P2 rotation here. But Elzen in the back line, able to make it through, gonna block those spawns. People are gonna start spawning towards that roof side. If you are Sin City, players are gonna continue to fall here. Raiden able to pick up 1, make that 2. Third gonna go to Dapper here. Last player out towards roof there in air. Is he able to make an impact more than the 1 kill? He is not. Houston Warthogs successful break and the flip of the spawns immediately as this P2 is gonna pop.
Yeah, the flip is going to be nice. It's going to help them get some positioning set up here. We see Raiden playing that creddy corner once again. Impo looking to fly here towards the roof side, able to get one kill with that headshot, looking for potentially some more gunfights coming through, able to get stads there as well, but the spawns are going to come into the back for the Sin City Slayers, but Impo still with that aggression, pumping in damage to everybody, gonna fly in with the knife, but gonna get taken out by Jeff's pistol. Very back and forth hills here so far with P1 and P2 getting pretty split. We're making our rotation over towards P3. There is going to be two Sin City players here first, able to win the first gunfight. Going to get traded out on the second. Looks like the slide's going to come through, but now Jeff is going to be left all alone. Some help comes through the middle of the map. He's going to get pinched here on time, but they may still have some good positioning here to enforce this, but Houston is able to get a nice two-piece there from Impo. Dapper able to follow up with the third, and now they're pushing out the dojo spawns, looking to get active once again. Raiden absolutely beaming with the Dravik there. Now the guns are getting warm for Houston, and it may start to be a problem.
Yeah, this is not the team you want those guns to be hot here. Although, as we say that the side of Sin City going to win every single gunfight here. Splits are going to be present here for the side of Houston Warthogs. Dap just playing his life towards this locker side, looking to make an impact, but is going to fall immediately. Sin City continuing to maintain control here of this P3. Unfortunate for them, they are not going to have this rotation towards the P4 hard point here. Houston going to have a 4-point lead as this hill pops. Kills are going to continue to go to the side of Houston towards the back dragon side as well. Dapper pulling his greatest Wolfie impression there and stop shooting on that player towards outer roofs, but is going to do unlike what I do and pick up the kill. Dojo side looking to be the attack for Sin City as the rest of them are going to start spawning towards roofs. Crucial kill back here from Stats. Is he able to pick anything up and potentially push these spawns back for his team? Hit still coming from the front from Sin City, able to pick up two. Third hill gonna roll in through the back. Last player get alive. Gonna maintain spawns for them and right in the back. We do see one spawn out. Gonna be just a little bit back and forth here for the second half of this hill.
Yeah, I mean, that was a great break from the side of Sin City, but Raiden is on an 11 spree right now, absolutely farming in the middle of the map, able to play his life pretty well there and clean up some of those players around the hill, and Impo kind of chowing in as well. Raiden with a 1v1 left on time is able to win that as well, so scrap time is going to go to the side of Houston, and now we're going to make our way for the second rotation of hills. Back here to P1, Sin City's going to be up first, but we know ultimately you're going to be looking at that P2 rotation, but you can secure a good chunk of time here on P1 as it can be difficult to break players from these couch headies. So I'm curious to see how Houston approaches this, and currently Sin City doing a good job of staving off the pressure.
Yeah, bringing this back to even here. Gonna see a contest. Lead change not gonna come in just yet here. Raiden, big Hellstorm, gonna be clearing some map presence here, looking to get this flip towards this dojo side. Gonna call those players out towards white, getting that deep left spawn. We do have Elzen here already towards this P2 side. Not able to pick up the kill on Jeff towards couches. Big kill for the side of Sin City to maintain these spawns. Mixie P1 gonna maintain here. Still a 1-point lead for the side of Houston Warthogs, but we saw this last time. Sin City able to get that initial rotation, but Houston on first attempt were able to break them out of here. So we'll see if the side of Sin City can hold this here. Elzen able to pick up one. Can he make it two here towards his backstairs? Yes, he can. Dapper going to fall towards couches, but the side of Sin City are going to be crashing here. A 3v2 left towards time. Big kills coming back here for the side of Houston Warthogs. Able to pick up the spawns. Big double nade coming in there from Raiden. Going to secure this time for his team as the rest of the team are going to reinforce here as we start to see Sin City spawn towards mid. Houston Warthogs with another successful break.
Yeah, Houston with a beautiful break there. Elzen looking to support his squad from the couches side is not going to get the read that Stads there, but is able to absolutely beam him there. All of the Houston Warthogs are shooting now. It's just Raiden that seems to be the absolute playmaker right now, doing a whole lot for the squad, but we see some nice team play come down, a good spread of the time, but Sin City Slayers continue to fight back after each one of these hills, keeping it close. We're waiting for one of these two teams to secure one of these rock solid hills into a big chunk of time, and it may be Houston here on the P3 getting set up early. Gunfights going back and forth, though. Sin Sin City able to break in from that white side of the map. Dapper gonna get some shots into the middle. Raiden with another two-piece with the Simtex. Not able to get the third, but that is going to allow Houston to break into the hill for the moment. But Sin City still close, looking to contest time.
Yeah, this is maintain a close match here, which honestly, once we start seeing second rotations of Dens, this is not what we typically see. Sin City making the best of their mistakes that they saw last time here, getting a rotation towards P4. We still got 20 left. Houston are going to be looking to explode through middle here, but just looking to maintain a lot of this time and expand their lead. 25 and counting on this P3, looking for a successful P4. Once again, it was pretty mixy last time, so we'll see if either team can get the foothold here. Jeff, I believe in the back, they're able to pick up 2 big kills here. One fight coming in here. Empo sitting his patio side against his former teammate Fury. They're able to win that. Spawns are still going to be a little bit mixy here, but New is going to pop. Sin City are in control. We'll see if Houston can use one of their breaks once again here. Going to be going towards this dojo side, able to break in and get those spawns for their teammate. This could be dangerous. This is where the game could get out of hand for Houston.
Could be the advantage that Houston has been looking for. They've got the back spawn secured for Sin City, though, able to break in. Jeff left here close on hill, is able to win that last kill. He's going to choose to nade his own teammates there. Nobody dies, thankfully, but the hit is coming through the front for the Warthogs here. Dapper going to regen, try to get some of his health back up. Air's going to chow. The gunfights are going towards the side of Sin City now. A team nade comes through onto Raiden, so they are going to be able to secure these last 10 seconds of scrap time as we make our way towards P1, and Sin City just continues to clutch up in the last points of these hills to keep this game very close and a little uncomfortable for the Houston Warthogs. Every time we think they're going to start to pull away, it gets just a little bit closer, so I'll be curious to see if they can get some more momentum in their favor, and it may be behind the man Raiden once again on a 3 spree, just spraying every single wall looking for these players from the side of Sin City who are left up here close to P1.
I mean, when you're this far ahead of anybody else in the lobby, like he's 12 above his next teammate in kills. I guess make that 11. Empo's got to get one as well, but you have players on your team like Empo who are going pause 2 at this point. Raiden is absolutely popping off. You're going to be pre-fired everything. You are feeling yourself here. 2 big kills towards middle here. He's got a swarm. I wouldn't mind seeing it popped if I'm being honest. He got to pull it out, I fear. Still close match though, honestly, with Raiden doing what he's doing. You gotta feel like the side of Sin City are just playing a little bit better as a team here with some coordinated pushes, but Houston have been just unbeatable on breaks, have been doing a great job here. This could be Sin City's time to stabilize. 3 dead. Last player going to be Empo towards that time, not able to win a gunfight. Players pushed out towards this window side as well, so going to provide some time for Sin City before they have to take any gunfights. 10 to meet the match here in score. We'll see if they can continue here. A lot of players are going to be heading towards this outer roof side. Empo taking the Clayster route towards the outer side, and Sin City are going to stabilize here on P2. Lead change, roll through as well. Going to be heading towards this P3 eventually here. 20 left. Dapper not able to make the time go to his side here. 15 left as the side of Houston Warthogs are still fighting old, but they do have rotation to new. So Sin City going to have 10 seconds to make that trek and see if they can make something work here on P3. Win condition is set for both teams now. Both teams could win here on P3 if they hold it well.
Yeah, and the Houston Warthogs are going to be set up first. Dapper falls off of ult to that player mid, but Raiden is just on point with every single one of these Simtexes. He's pre-firing every corner as well. These players are going to be chowing out of. Team kill comes down with the cruise, but able to get 3. Last player left on time is going to get cleaned up as well. That's going to allow Sin City to break in here. We saw split spawn get picked up, so now they're going to know that Houston should be spawning out towards that white side, but we're seeing the dojo flank come through, but Stads is here for the play, but gets gunned by Raiden. Another kill comes down for Dapper on the mid hop up. Trades back and forth, but Houston not able to break in quite yet. Last couple kills coming down. Stads able to get 1. Shots into Raiden, but gets taken out once again. So a solid play there from the side of Houston, looking to secure this scrap time. But now we're on the rotation over towards P4. Houston's here first once again. Can they set up and secure the victory here on the P4?
And not only rotation to P4, but also all of the scrap time on P3. Sin City have one opportunity here. 3 players towards this roof side. 1 red. Gonna fall to Raiden in red side, hitting towards his dojo side. Raiden looking to support on team or on time here. 1 player left here in Stabs is going to be towards window. He is probably not going to make it there in time, as we have multiple players at the side of Houston Warthogs on time, and that is going to roll over Houston Warthogs, able to secure it in 4 on Den in a hard-fought battle here against the Sin City Slayers.
Yeah, I mean, that map number 4 was an absolute banger. It was close all the way until that final hill where Houston's able to set up and then ultimately just start winning those initial gunfights. We're watching the end of that. I believe it ended up being a 12 spree from Raiden.